right, child. Good morning. It is High Priestess Jamila. How are y'all? Um, yeah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk, man. And it's some stuff being put into place because I don't know if certain people are trying to get people into certain stuff by using my face and name or something. But first of all, it must be people that have certain fetishes that are watching Mike Mills. I want to say that first of all. Okay. Now, yesterday, first of all, I don't give a shit what I don't give a damn about no troll. Fuck all you trolls. Okay. I don't give a shit about what you want to hear about. Neither does my spirits. Yesterday, I couldn't stay in that situation because I did like 2 hours worth of readings, had to go to the bank, do all kind of stuff, and then I went to sleep directly after that. Okay, so I didn't have time to sit up here and babysit a grown man who was having a temper tantrum about a chat room. Okay, we all know that Mike is a nutcase. We all know that Mike. We all know what Mike is doing. We all know why he's doing it. But why are y'all watching him? How the hell does he get over 300 views? I don't even give a fuck about who watching him. Fuck that. Get that. Keep that away from me. Whoever it is that's watching him, clearly you have a mental problem. Whoever is viewing him, especially the past 3 or 4 months, that's all he does is go live and talk about eating dookie, eating it, consuming shit, waste products, dung, and piss that comes out of somebody's fucking ass. I didn't listen to it. Why are you listening to that? Who the fuck is watching Mike? Who's listening to him? You sick. You have a mental problem if you are listening to him. Like, it's so bizarre, but for Mike to even come out and even have the kind of content that he's been having for years, his viewers have to have been mentally ill. Like, y'all got some mental fucking problems. Sit there and listen to that shit. The last time I heard Mike talking about it, like every time he brings it up, it makes me feel sick, like literally sick, because if somebody says something like that and they pissed, but when somebody keeps saying it over and over again, clearly that must be something that he's into, right? Apparently, like in real life, like not some fake shit. He's into some shit like that because he keeps bringing it up. I can't sit and listen to him. I stopped listening to Mike a long goddamn time ago. Why are y'all listening to Mike Mills talk about eating dookie? Who are you people? Like, your mental health is on a decline if you sit and listen to that. That's all he does every time he goes live. Like, most of his viewers have to be sick people. I went over there, he's gotten over 400 views. There's no fucking way that I would disrespect myself by listening to it. Why would you waste your life? Clearly, you don't care about your life to sit and listen to this maniac talk disgustingly to you. Don't you sense the hate? And what are y'all waiting on me to for me to like make him come back to me? I'm never fucking with Mike again. No. No. I don't give a shit. It ain't enough love in the world to make me mess with a man. I'm letting y'all know straight the fuck up and down. I swear to God on my spiritual husband. Barbados. I'm going to talk to y'all about Barbados a little later. That's my chosen spiritual husband is Barbados. I'm excited. A lot of things happened yesterday, and my spiritual husband is Barbados, and I'm so happy. Guess why? Because he's a demon of great influence and wealth. He's beautiful. I love him. Okay. And so, and if you a woman and you hate me for some fucking reason, bitch, you got a problem. Anybody that feels the need to listen to Mike Mills talk about me eating poop, your self-esteem is low, and I got plenty of feverfew over here. I found some of this feverfew herb. You bitches need to be like, no, man. No. No. You don't love yourself. Okay? You don't love yourself. If you sit and listen to that shit. I don't see how y'all do. I ain't judging nobody. But the last time I listened to it, like, first of all, I couldn't listen to Mike at all yesterday. I just couldn't, like, I heard him, like, it's kind of filtered through, Lamar's, platform to go listen to him directly. It just makes me feel sick. Like, end stage of cancer or like somebody that's suicidal. Somebody that's ready to commit suicide. It just smells like depression and fucking sadness, like somebody's just sick. And I want to say to any young person that's watching him, no High Priestess Jamila nor Jamila, no, there's no poop eating or piss drinking. Do not ever do that. That shit can kill you. Apparently, Mike has been eating poop for years in an attempt to murder himself. And he's doing a good job because he looks like shit himself. You would have to be trying to commit suicide to eat poop. Okay? That's like extreme depression and low vibratory. That's some shit like I don't know nothing about that. I don't know anything about that. Okay, so who are the people that's watching Mike? And like why do you have these fantasies about me? That's the reason why you watching him, because you want to hear him say that about me. Even though you know it's not the truth, you just want to hear him say it because you're into whatever he's speaking about. Right now, whoever is down with Mike, you are forever a shit eater and a piss drinker. Like, I'm gonna believe that about you. That's a fact. I'm sorry. Okay, you got to be into that shit. And I don't even know what the hell that even stands for or what the fuck that even means. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Okay, you may have extreme hate for me, but you got hate for yourself because I like just hearing him talk about it, you can tell that he has a serious like for it. He does, and that don't mean shit. That don't mean that Jamila's into that. You into that to sit there and listen to that crap. And y'all wasn't expecting for me to say this today. Mike Mills and his platforms and his platform and his viewers are disgusting people that if nature was to take off of this damn planet, we would not miss you. That ain't even a part of nature of a human being. Like we've seen monkeys eat their own poop. That's fucking crazy. We have seen monkeys, actual primates, eat their own poop. We have seen them do that. That's not something that a human being does. And yes, I do have primal instincts, but my primal instincts don't consist of eating my own poop. I am not from the species of a fucking monkey. If I got any kind of animal relation, it would be a lion. And lions definitely don't eat poop. So you gotta be a monkeyite for real. You have to literally be a monkey to even be able to be a part of that conversation in the chat room. Something wrong with you. For you to agree to a human being even saying some shit like that, I'm sorry. It reflects poorly on Mike, and it reflects poorly on the people that are watching him and hanging around with him. It's simple. Y'all know that I like Lamar, because Lamar is kind of like, he's like the voice of reason. He is, right? So I'm cool with him forever. Like me and Lamar and Phoenix, right? If they were to start talking about eating poop, I would be like, nah. But I know they not. That's Mike Mills' thing. You know what I'm saying? And Mike, nobody will ever believe it, hun. Nobody. I heard you was over there talking about that disgusting shit. You don't care about yourself, Mike. You don't love yourself, Mike. You don't. I'm convinced of it. And you ain't gonna never convince somebody that I'm into that shit. You're not gonna ever convince anybody of that. You're never going to ever. The only thing you convincing people of is that every fucking thing that I said about you 10 years ago was the truth. Apparently. I called it down 10 years ago, a decade ago. Something is really fucked up about you. In fact, Mike, every time you say that about me, I only get the vision that I get in my head is of you eating poop. That's all I see is you eating poop because you're telling on yourself. Everything that you say about somebody else reflects on you. That's just like Miss L. What y'all think she up to? What you think she up to? What does she talk about all the time? And they need to take her crazy ass off the streets. I predict that Miss Smell, Michelle Diable, girl, you gonna end up on the news one day. She gonna end up on the news. And that's crazy. I wish that there was a way to prevent crimes. Unfortunately, the police, we know that she's capable of some crazy shit, right? We know that y'all need to watch y'all kids around her, right? These are things that we all know for a fact. We know what she's capable of. We know what her friend Tina is capable of. We know what she's capable of. Because why is Tina? Why is it that the moment? Why did Tina make up lies and rumors about me like that? Because Tina is a pedophile. That is a fact. Tina is currently on the run for a goddamn sex crime. I told y'all the feds called me years ago about Tina. They said, "Did you file a report against Tina Rodan?" And I was like, "Yeah, she." I said I reported her for dropping revenge porn on me back then. That was years ago. FBI said, "Nah, we looking for her for a sex crime that was committed." So that's one sick bitch, and I can guarantee you that it was against a child. Okay, and y'all better not trust that goddamn Tina. That bitch is not who she says she is. She's a very sick person. Very sick. She tried to purposely have my kid taken away just because he's being taken care of, just because he's loved. She started targeting my kid when he was about 2 years old. That's a sick bitch. Okay, she is. Look at the people that they hang around. Look at what they talk about. But Miss Smell gonna end up getting she gonna end up doing something to a child over there in Ohio. They need to keep an eye on that crazy bitch. Her and Tina. I believe Tina's capable of killing a child too. Why would you be friends with her? I wouldn't be caught dead publicly with somebody even talking like that. I wouldn't even be caught dead. Mm-mm. So it's some crazy ass people on here, and they got triggered yesterday because they know they stalkers. They were really really triggered yesterday when Lamar did that live about crazy ass stalkers in social media. You can be a stalker all you want. Try to stalk me, your motherfucking ass. Let me show you something. Spirit want me to show y'all this shit. You see this shit right here? Huh? You think you fucking with me? You think you fucking with me for real? For real? Huh? Is that what you thought? You thought you was fucking with me? And I don't feel sorry for you. I feel like Miss L and Tina both need to die before they actually hurt a child. I hope they both do die, all of them, before they hurt anybody, because this is the precursor. Now, Mike is crazy. Do I think Mike is capable of killing a child? No, I don't. I don't think Mike is capable. I think Mike is just into some weird foul ass shit, probably predicated upon by trauma as a child. Something must have happened to him as a child, and that's why he obsessively talks about eating poop. But Tina and Michelle Diable, they are capable of killing children. Y'all need to know that. Not spiritually. They don't have no spiritual capabilities. They don't. Tina's, she wishes that she's been running around here trying to kill people, kids with magic, because just, it's a lot of them that are crazy like that. Y'all better be careful on here. I wouldn't even watch some of these people. Like Vanita Davis, y'all fucking in and out of y'all. Man, Spiritually came on here and I'm like, God damn, what's wrong with her? She the same way, she just as sick as they are. And y'all be like, Mama, Mama, oh, I love the way you sing. Y'all getting taken for a fucking ride. She said years ago, she said, I just really hate little children. I just hate them. I'm like, didn't you raise children? Like, what the hell? And if little children ain't sacred to her, what makes you think you are? I tear that bitch up, man. Y'all stupid as fuck. Ain't no way Spirit Tree would ever fuck with me. Spirit Tree ain't fucking with me. That's why she been over there quiet. I don't, and for her to even go over there to the mentally ill people like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a part of that sector. Okay? I'm not. Whatever it is, whatever secret meeting these people had to decide on that, whatever they gonna do in that sector, Jamila's never in on it. I don't know any. I would never. Okay, when somebody got self-esteem that goddamn low, and you know what I'm saying, And all of them that are repeating it, Spiritually said it too on Rio's show. Anybody on here that accuses me of eating poop or drinking piss is guilty of it themselves. That is a fact. All of them are basically saying it or admitting to it. All of them. That's a fact. That's like basic human psychology. You know what I'm saying? And you got a mental problem and you need to go get some damn help. They need to go over there and do a. They need to 5150. Some of these people need to be 5150. Miss L was talking about she's suicidal yesterday. But she took the show down, and the reason why is because wouldn't you be suicide? That people like her usually are. She's a terrible person. She over there torturing animals. Number one, torturing them. And then number two, fantasizing about murdering children. That don't have shit to do with me. That's a sick person altogether. Everybody that hangs around her or them are sick. And I don't know if it's a demon or something that like wake up. If you watching those people and because I watch scary movies, we all saw Jigsaw and stuff like that. But it's something very, very strange about the fact that, people, it's something weird because social media is not the same as a movie. Like these people are not directing a movie. You know what I'm saying? This is social media where people are letting you know who they are socially. Everything that they say represents themselves and what they are thinking, what their desires are. Okay. So if you come on here for 4 months straight talking about the same thing over and over again, what does that make you? Like you also been doing the same thing over and over again. With that, well, like it just is what it is. So Mike, Mike does not, and nor he ever will have the power to block me or to do anything to me by saying that. The reason why he keeps repeating it is because somebody that knows nothing about real power told him to say that. Okay. And they may have had a weak ass enchantment out there for that bullshit. Nothing goes over my fucking head. You know what I'm saying? That shit that first of all, what him saying that what did it do for him to begin with? Nothing. It did nothing but cause more embarrassment to him from the beginning when he first started saying it. Everything that he's saying, it does nothing for him. It doesn't, because he doesn't know why he's saying it. He don't know how to put two and two together. As a woman, I'm gonna give y'all an example. So he's saying the classic, your coochie stink. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sure it does. See, there's a difference between a male saying that and a woman saying you got a little dick. Even if you had a big dick, I'll tell you you got a little dick if you acting like that. You know why? Because at that moment, I'm cutting you off from a source of your power. I'm literally castrating your fucking penis with my words. I'm taking away any fucking power that you have by saying that as a woman to a man. There's power behind that. Coming on here saying you eat dookie only has power over people that clearly are interested in eating dookie. Maybe you have some kind of interest about it. I know that there was a video out called Two Girls in a Cup. I don't know anything about that. Okay? That's some specialized shit. Jamila don't know nothing about that. So, whoever is watching that dude is sick. And I don't give a fuck about you. I'll blast you all. All of you will get blasted. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to come against me in any fucking way to try to make me share in that sick shit, that sounds very sick. But I'm sorry, I've never had those experiences and I don't want them. And clearly there's some sexual dysfunction there. Okay? And y'all know I'm telling the truth. And we just had a new moon. We done went through three or four new. I mean, if I'm sorry, like 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 you must be into that on some level. Apparently, I don't know anything about that. Um, Also, I'm a free agent. I don't have to bend or bow to a fucking humiliation ritual. Fuck your humiliation ritual. I ain't a part of that shit. Whatever little weirdness they got going on, where they done made it up on their own through a private sanction. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I think some people, they actually think that they in a movie or something where they trying out for some kind of movie role or some crazy shit like that. Listen, yeah, but no. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I don't have nothing to do with that shit. This is called YouTube, not Hollywood. But ever since they put on their little productions and shit, I don't have nothing to do with that shit. All I know is that everything that you've been doing and saying about me, the things that I don't like, you're going to fucking suffer for it. That's a period. Say that about yourself, Mike. If you into eating shit, just say it. I can imagine that if you eat poop, that would fuck health deteriorate even more. That's why they call it poop. That's waste out of the body, bile. Not into it. Okay, apparently that's what Mike and Miyoko are into because they constantly talking about it. I don't have anything to do with those people. So, I had to come on here and say that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta, I think, here's my whole thing about it. Here's another thing. Coming on here saying dookie pee pee dookie. And what do you think you're gonna do? You think you're gonna mess with my reputation? Do you really I swear to God, some people are just fucking delusional. You think you can change something or cause something to happen to me? And I know he better get his low life, the weird looking ass up out of my face with that. I don't know what in the hell, like what. Like you know what he listen. He's not even. I won't. I'm not even gonna take no money from Mike. Mike, I ain't taking no money from you no more. I ain't letting you give me no money no more. It's a privilege to give me money. For me to accept your money, that's a privilege. You think I accept everybody money out here that contact me for readings and spiritual work? Hell no, I don't. I don't just take every case that comes across my desk. It's plenty of people that would love for me to do work for them, and it ain't gonna happen. So I don't take all money. Mike, you not even good enough to give me some money. So you know what that means, right? You can't repay your debt to me through money. Okay, because that's the only reason why I allowed you to give me that money. That's the only reason why you gave it to me. Because you was more fucked up that day than I was. You was ready to give me some money. Okay, so I'm not letting you give me money anymore. I'm not accepting anything from you. You over there, it's too much, and I don't know if I hope you're not into eating poop, Mike. I've never smelled doo doo on your breath. Now I have smelled his breath stinking when he done came over here. He's came over early in the morning or whatever, and how sometimes somebody's breath might stink or whatever. They might need to brush or something. But I ain't never smelled no doo doo on your breath. Like that's some weird shit. I don't know why you're saying that. It could be because you're mentally ill and you'd say anything. Maybe that's your Tourette's acting up or something. I'm gonna try to give you the benefit of the doubt. I think I saw this story on the Misery Machine. This was it. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. A father murdered his son uh, because the son had found some kind of documentation that yeah, that he liked eating feces. He was documenting it that he likes eating poop, and his son found it on his computer, and he murdered his son because of it, because he found out his secret that he liked to eat poop. So apparently, I don't know, Mike. You ain't gonna kill me. Then I saw y'all. I'm gonna share this because I'll be looking at some dark shit on here sometime, and I want to make my videos about the like dark shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my spiritual interpretations of it. There was like this video. It was like 3 or 4 cases of people that left home video in case they came up missing. First of all, quit being fucking weak. Why in the hell, if somebody done threaten your life, why in the hell would you make a video talking about if something happened to me, if I come up dead? You a sheeple if you do that. I wouldn't give a damn if it was my husband, if it was whoever, the government. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was under attack by the damn government or whoever the fuck. They ain't about to kill me. Shit, they ain't about to do nothing to me. You crazy as hell. But this lady made this video and she was like, my husband has been threatening me, and I'll share the video to the community tab. And to this day, they can't find her body. They found the bodies of her children. They can't find. You don't accept. So if a man threatened to kill you, you better go to the fucking moon and the center of the earth and back. You don't let somebody kill you. Let some man, let anybody, a man, a woman, anybody threaten to take your life, and you let them. Well, I guess we just gonna have to die together. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna never hear me make no video talking about if something happened to me or if I come up dead, I didn't do it. Ain't that shit ain't gonna never happen. Okay? That's a fact. It's too many weak minded and weak ass people out here. You let somebody mind fuck you. You gotta have a strong mind and some discernment. You don't just let nobody tell you they gonna kill you. Somebody tell me some shit like that, I'll be like, bet you don't. I bet you don't. I bet you don't. I put them under mind control. And that don't make you more of a woman by being docile like that. Well, my husband, he can kill me. What? My will's so strong, I'll make your goddamn gun backfire. I'll make you turn that motherfucker on yourself. Hold up. Try to hold up. Man, he it's a couple of different stories that was on the Misery Machine. And but it's a lot of people that be like, well, I'm a good little, and the lady, it even said it in the thing, in the story, says she had just came from church. And okay, so there's this one story I'm gonna cover, guys. This Jamaican lady in New York that died in the middle of the hospital. They left her in the waiting room waiting or whatever, but it wasn't nothing they could do to save her. That lady was marked for death. I'm gonna make a video about that. She was from Jamaica, came over here to, pursue her dreams, which I never did understand. Like, if you're from an island, why are you needing to send money back to your family? But I guess that's whatever. She came here to make money to, help the family out or whatever if they needed it. And she came over here, joined the church, and all of a sudden developed schizophrenia. And, that's it's something linked and tied to that shit. A lot of the weird shit that people do. Y'all let people control y'all. And I hate it when people say, God is in control. God is in control. Which God? Can you please specify which one you're talking about? Don't just say it like that. It's too many fucked up people in this world for people to even keep saying that. You got to evolve. You don't know which God. Let me ask y'all a question. What God do y'all think is controlling Mike Mills right now? The God of Dookie? The God of poop? Is that who's controlling him? The God of defecation? Why don't people understand that they have the right to choose their gods? And then get mad at me, want to hate me? The fuck ever. Everybody that watch Mike is watching from a mental institution or possibly a prison. That's a fact. Something. Something. I can imagine that y'all probably start watching him the moment he starts talking about eating poop. People, oop, gotta go. Anybody normal, the moment he starts talking about poop, because he's using it as an opportunity to talk about eating poop. A lot of normal people that aren't mentally ill, they close it off like, I can't listen to that. I'm the same way. The moment he starts talking about it, let me turn that off. Because first of all, I've never eaten anybody's poop. Okay. Or drank pee. But it's just the point when he says it, it's ick. He's gotten a little too comfortable with saying something like that. Whether or not he was saying it about me or himself, who the fuck wants to listen to that? You got to be Looney Tune. You got to be sitting in some kind of mental institution, pooping in your pants and eating it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Something wrong with your mind. Your brain is messed up. That's a fact. Does Jamila come online and talk about eating poop? Nope. Do I have viewers that want to hear about that? My viewers are like, ooh, Jamila, can we change the subject? When you think about it, I've never thought about. Now, what I will tell you is that, some of these ingredients in our foods and these processed foods might have a little poop in it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as eating poop out of somebody's butt, I I don't know what feces tastes like. I don't know what that tastes like. One can only imagine what it tastes like by the smell. So then that would tell you don't eat it. That's basic human psychology. If your brain is functioning properly, you smell something that smell bad, you're not gonna eat it typically. Especially waste. Now I've heard of people eating stinky food. Y'all know that asafoetida that I use for cleansing and clearing and other things. It just smells like extremely strong garlic and onion to me. That's actually a spice that people put in food, right? It's a spice. But to actually eat something that you know is poop, if it smells like poop, something like that, you're not going to put it near your mouth, right? So there are crazy people in this world. It is. It's crazy people in this world. The brain ain't functioning properly. So no, I ain't in the poop eating club. Sorry. If you're in the poop eating club, I don't judge you. I don't judge you, and I don't hate you. Just don't bother me with that shit. Seriously. And you know what? I got a story to tell y'all. And this is why I do not watch porn anymore. It like after seeing this, I never watched porn again. This is a true story. Like 2 or 3 years ago, it was about 3 years ago. I was watching this naughty nun and priest porn, and it was a pretty good porn. It was, for some reason, I'm into naughty nun and priest play. Okay, it just, I don't know what it is. It's just, yeah. I can't wait till I actually do get a husband. Barbados said he gonna let me have a husband. He said you can have a husband. He said, but I'm your spiritual husband. But I want me and my husband to dress up like a nun and a priest. Just to be naughty. You know what I'm saying? And sacrilegious. But all of a sudden, just out of the fucking blue, in the porn, the lady, the dude bent over and he just started pooping in her mouth. And I stopped. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "What is this?" I have not watched porn ever since because they snuck that shit in. They made it look normal. I have a fear of watching porn so that I won't see that again. That taught me a lesson. But you know what? It was an extremely powerful spiritual experience because watching porn is not good for you. Okay, now maybe watching porn of yourself maybe is okay. Ain't no wrong with that. But I don't believe that watching other people have sex, that stuff ain't good for you. I think that it messes with your sex hormones. But they snuck that in on me because like no. No, I saw that. I said something wrong with that. Seeing it, you can tell that it's something. I want y'all to do something. Go look up porn like that. You probably wouldn't even do it. They snuck that shit in. I said, "Oh my God." I closed it off. I ain't watched porn since. That's a true story. I am not lying about that. So that part right there, just the whole thing. And in real life, I'm not gonna let Mike's poop eating turn me off. Like him talking about it, like I think that he talks about it because he knows it's a turn off. So he wants to stop seeing other men flirt with me because he's sick. He wants to isolate me. And the shit ain't gonna work. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So I know full well why he's saying it. It's just that there's no power behind his words. He's so controlling that he wants to turn people off from me by saying that. In particular, any men that are flirting with me. Because he knows it's a turn off. That's disgusting. He's turned me off in the process. You can't come back from that. He don't even deserve it. He already know he don't even deserve my time. You tripping. And then plus, it kind of make me, like I said, I feel like he into that shit somehow on some level. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think he's being manipulative, but I think that he knows that that shit is, it sounds disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what Mike does. And I got married last night, y'all, to Barbados. I'm so happy. See, it be stuff going on while Mike on here screaming and hollering. It be real life happening. So I'm not dealing with it. I'm not. And out of respect for yourself, you should kindly unsub. The day that you go live and you start talking about somebody eating your poop, nobody should sub to you. People should just stop watching you altogether. The day that you start talking that way, am I lying? That's when it's time to go. Because you don't have no respect for people's ears. You don't have no respect for people's stomachs. You know what I mean? So, and Mike, I'm not gonna be going through a bunch of changes. I ain't flagged him once. I rolled over and went to sleep. Ain't nobody worried about you, Mike. And I ain't giving a shit about that damn fundraiser that I did either. That shit was just a decoy. Y'all think I really have to come on here and ask people for money? Listening to your waffle. Yep, it's time to go. Well, I mean, do y'all really think that I need donations? Y'all really think that I don't need it at all? You know what I'm saying? Because clearly a lot of these people on here that need help, that's why they in an uproar too. Because they feel like donations are they're universally theirs. Well, y'all not gonna get none of my money. I understand how to manifest money. So, I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the whole point. Y'all are beneath me. That's a fact. Always have been. Talking about people on Mike's platform. Not everybody. I'm talking about people. I'm talking about Mike, his cousin Miyoko, everybody in his chat that get down with him are beneath me. Okay. Now, it's nothing wrong with me doing a crowdfunding thing if it was an emergency. No, it's nothing wrong with it. But that was just a decoy. I make money every single day. People buy readings, people buy spell work. Why do y'all talk? Why do y'all talk about bodily ick? Why? Look at that troll. Oh, people are sick. If you hear from Mike Mills' channel, y'all need to unsub from my channel. Some shit. Y'all some weird ass people. For real, for real. That's all y'all talk about. That bodily fluids, just nastiness all the fucking time. Incapable of having a intelligent conversation. You're incapable of that. Okay? So something real wrong with these people. That's all I gotta say. Mike, I'm a go. Don't think of it. It's 9:30. I'm a go. But Mike, hun, listen. Um, you're sick. You need to go and get mental help. Your mental health has declined a whole lot. Um, it's not my job to keep you sane. It's not. I don't have to do what you want me to do, which we all know what you want me to do, and you can't force me to do it. You can't force me to do anything by coming on here saying disgusting things about feces. Okay, that's not going to work for you. Okay, you need to go and get some mental help, and you need to shut down that channel. That's why I always get you to shut it down. But I it doesn't make a difference with me either way. It doesn't. I wouldn't suggest anybody listening to that. You'd have to hate yourself to listen to that shit, and I don't. Especially Mike. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. I'm gonna take this down too because I don't want to be associated with it, but I am gonna come back and talk about my new husband, Barbados, a little bit later. Okay, and he came in just in the nick of time. He did. I feel lucky. I do. You know what I'm saying? To my spiritual husband. So, anyway, y'all, I'll catch y'all later.